our repeated trips to Kodai with Bhagawan Baba. I was specially blessed or privileged to have accompanied him for quite a number of times. And each visit is unique in its own way. I could certainly say nothing is repetitive in respect of Bhagavan. Everything should be novel, special, and unique. So, when I want to share with you my Kodai experiences, it is spread over a vast area. I'm afraid it may take a couple of hours or even a couple of days for that matter. I believe in one thing, a popular quote that goes this way: living with God is education. In other words, the purpose of Avatar is that, to let us know how to live our life, the goal of life, the pattern of life, the values of life are all specially taught by Avatar of our times, besides demonstrating all that by example. Therefore, living with God is education. Under that title, let me share a couple of ideas. Let me begin with this, my first visit to Kodai, having been invited by Bhagavan personally. Swami wanted me to accompany him to Kodai trip, and at that time, I was staying at my native place, Guntur in Andhra Pradesh, working at Andhra Christian College, wherein I had put in about quarter-century service. So I came here and reported to Swami at Bangalore, Brindavan. Well, I stayed, and Swami called me the previous evening and said, "You are coming to Kodai with me. I'm glad that you have come." I said, "Swami, it's a great blessing to travel with you." I cannot forget this moment, Swami, that's what I said. Because I was already serving in the organization for 26 years already in the state of Andhra Pradesh. We all crave for Bhagavan's darshan, and that too, being spoken to him and to accompany him are unthinkable, undreamt, unbelievable. And Swami said, "Come for the trip, be prepared. Tomorrow morning we'll be starting at 5:30. Be ready." Okay, Swami. Then started my learning process. What is it I can learn from Bhagavan? Why has he taken me to this trip, Kodai, for the first time? Why? There must have been some purpose. I was trying to pick up every moment for study. More or less to me, Kodai trip is a training program. I'll tell you the sequential order, how Bhagavan plans Kodai trips. It starts after sports meet every year. As you all are aware, the sports meet take place in the month of January, annual sports meet. At the end of the sports meet, after prize distribution on Sankranti day, from next day, Bhagavan starts planning. He plans in such a way that no person would ever come to know, because he works one-to-one level. It's not by any announcement or any committees or advance notice, nothing like that. He plans like that. He picks up some students on the basis of their talent, speaking ability, or art in music, or efficiency, proficiency in sports and athletics, or hard work in the hostel, or outstanding performance in academics. These are the considerations on the basis of which Swami will pick up students to join him. No student knows who are the other people. Each one keeps himself this as a divine secret, made known to him only. Excellent way, so that there would not be any rush, there would not be any demand, so that all students won't beg Swami, "Please take us, all of us." Well, the purpose is defeated. And therefore he selects And each one keeps to himself as a top secret. Total confidentiality is maintained. Very nice. This we could come to know later, not in the beginning. So, and next morning, he says, buses are leaving. Yes? And 3 or 4 of my cars also will follow. Anil Kumar, you sit in the car, in that car. Along with you, Mr. Ratnakar, Dr. Lakshmi Narasimham also will travel with you. The next car, he mentions the names of the people who are to be seated in that specific car. 3 cars of his followed us. And the bus, the students coming over there, packing all the luggage, and all students are seated there. Exactly by 6, we start. Here, one important point I would like to let you know is the planning well in advance. No confusion. And I also came to know later that Swami sent already 1 truckload of provisions to Kodai Canal already with advanced team. Those days we had one gentleman, Ruchir Desai, from Bangalore campus, a very efficient man, along with another colleague of his and a few of cooks and drivers. He goes there in advance party. And Swami gives them enough of money to keep them with you. Some extra money for petrol, extra money to this, everybody, drivers. Provisions going in advance. Not only that, another truck, load of saris, dhotis, and the blankets, and the gifts to be presented to students are also packed. They will go along with the advance party. That is divine planning. Perfect planning. You don't need to look for anything there on the spot. Things are already ready. Advance party will be going over there. They set the whole kitchen ready, all the rooms ready to receive students and Bhagavan. Right. So we start from there, and then Swami takes Harati and gets into the car, and we go live one after one. Really, I recall those days when Rama was given send-off by Ayodhyavasis, because we heard sufficient number of Puranas in our younger days. We also heard of Lord Krishna given send-off by Gopikas there in Brindavan. Like that, in the early hours, believe me, most of the people, Bangalore people, cars full all over the road, Whitefield, all of them gather sides and give send-off to Bhagavan. It's a royal send-off, I tell you. And Bangalore Sevadal people go well in advance, and then the motorcycle ride, they are all motorcycles with Prasanthi flag. Yes, perfect. That's a royal ceremony, I should tell you. And they come up to the end of the road, Hoskote, until Swami takes leave from there. And then we start moving from place to place. And here I should also make specific mention that Swami kept sufficient number of tins of biscuits, 1 tin of laddus, 1 tin of Mysore paks, and 2 baskets full of plantains. So many fruits, enough for the boys, so that we can go on eating until we reach the destination. We don't need to give rest to this eating process. All eatables are kept there. And there in the car, for us too, all these things are kept. See what the consideration he has. Nobody expects that. I don't think any wedding party would receive such a kind of treatment. And then as we go by, Swami stops at certain intervals, at certain places, say like Dindigal or Salem, or certain places he stops. It is quite astonishing, amazing to note that without any advance notice, all villages gather there. Who told them? How do they know Swami's arrival? Nobody knows. And then there will be a place, right, quite accessible to all these vehicles, along the roadside, a huge pandal for all the devotees to be seated, and Bhagavan gets down and gives darshan to everybody. Everybody. Like that, at every place, maybe stopping at 3 to 4 places or even more, he'll be giving darshan to thousands of the devotees who gather there. And he'll have harati at every place and get back into the car. And all students also get down from the bus and watch how the devotees receive Swami, how Swami is giving his love to everyone over there. After 3 or 4 trips, there may be also, that was the first trip I know, the breakfast at one place, lunch at another place, like that. And when Swami went there to that breakfast, all students also sat there. There we should see Swami went there as a guest because he is invited by them. All students went there. But when one Swami goes there, he becomes the host. A guest becoming the host, meaning he will tell them, you sit there, you sit there, you sit there, where we are supposed to sit. And then the family members serve him, and after that breakfast, we leave that place and go on moving place to place, place to place. And then by the time we come to Palani, it will be 1 hour drive from Palani to Kodai, and Swami goes very fast from that area to that Kodai where he stays, what we call Sai Sruti. Sai Sruti is the name of the building where Swami stays, and Swami goes well in advance, 1 hour or 2 hours ahead of us. By the time we go, you will see Swami standing at the entrance. Swami standing at the entrance, welcoming all of us. Come on, come on. We'll all go there. And we'll all be seated there. Swami will look that side. Good. Is your travel comfortable? Swami, very nice. Oh, good. Did you eat anything there? Oh, Swami. Oh, there's plenty of stuff I know. That's what Swami would say. How do you like those places? Wonderful, Swami. Did you watch those devotees? Swami, how disciplined they are. The way how they are received. See that. That is the kind of devotion for all of you to see. And then he tells them, oh, you are very much tired because of long travel. You have been traveling right from morning 6 o'clock. This is almost 6 now. Time to rest. So just fresh up yourselves and come to the dining hall. With that evening session concludes. Then you'll be surprised to know that Swami visits every hall where students are supposed to take rest. Oh, this is the hall. Oh, so many students can sleep here. This is the hall for so many students can be here. This is the room where Bhagawan and Anil Kumar will be roommates here. Okay. This is the room where Sachidanandam can stay. Like that, he allots rooms to everybody. And Swami will go to every room and check the bathroom also, whether the flush is working or not, enough of napkins are kept or not, whether enough of towels are there, soaps are there. He will check everything and then sit there. Then we go to the dining table and Swami will be sitting there, and just we have our dinner that night and then disperse, take rest, and morning, early morning, we get up and get ready. Kodai may be a hilly station. Why maybe it is. But with Bhagavan's visit, Kodai becomes Kailash. Kailash is no exaggeration. Is no example for hyperbole. Certainly not. It is a fact of facts. Surrounded by the hills and the tall trees, eucalyptus trees, teak trees, oak trees, and many of the conifers, pine trees, spread all over the mountain, and dense forest deep within. And then at the center, you have got 6 kilometers width of lake. On the edge, you have got the boat club and few boats plying on the surface, on the river. What a beautiful sight it is. The early morning, around 6 o'clock or 5:45, sun is still yet to show his splendor and grandeur, and he is just hiding himself to come out totally or not, and you'll find still some mist on the surface of the lake. You find some clouds moving over there. Is it all true? Is this Kodai Canal? No. With Bhagavan, as I said, Mount Kailash. And then slowly, and then if Swami's residence is on the hilltop, and on the top is SaiOrgAustralia building, and that there is a slope over there, and then there's a wide space in front, and adjoining that there is a beautiful hall, bhajan hall. So Swami can walk straight to the bhajan hall, and from that building he'll climb down the steps and give darshan to those devotees who are seated there. Kodaikanal is a very cold place, as we know. More or less, it is a place where many of the people go there to avoid summer. But with all that cold weather, wearing coats and mufflers, people start coming closer to SaiOrgAustralia right from 4 o'clock in the morning, right from 4. By time at 6, whole area is full. The whole road is full. Whole road is full with thousands of people. We wonder how they could come there in that cold weather. When they might have got up, we cannot imagine. Because I used to take a round, first of all. Before coming to Swami, I come out and see how the roads are, because I want to enjoy every second of my stay there. And then we sit there, wait for Bhagavan. Swami comes out of his room, and there's a teapot like this by his side. On the teapot, there will be a calendar and also Telugu Panchangam. The almanac also will be over there on the table, and also a couple of letters he receives from the devotees and a glass of water. And then above him, there is a Swami's picture, beautiful, garlanded. And then we also have another wall clock that is very special, where every hour a bird comes out, says, coo, 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 it says. Strikes number of times equal to the number of hours. Very nice. We used to wait for that sound also. Cuckoo birds, something like that. Very nice. And Swami comes and sits there. Had a good sleep? Swami had a very good sleep. Very good. Is it cold? No, Swami. You know why? You see, the tender care he takes and the love, concern he has got for everyone there. You'll say, come on. One boy comes there with pile of blankets. He gives one to everybody. Next, come on. Another boy comes there and brings a kit, a leather bag with toothpaste, toothbrush, tongue cleaner, razor, extra blades, after shaving lotion, everything is there in that shaving kit. He gives one kit to everybody. Right. Some of you may find it very cold, huh? Right, come on. There's some sleeping bags. Sleeping bag is more or less like a gunny bag. Of course, sophisticated, where you just push into yourself and zip on both sides. Finish. It will be quite warm and hot. You can enjoy that also. He starts distributing sleeping bags so that you'll never feel cold over there. Everybody got it? Swami got it. Very good. Now let's go for breakfast. Here I should tell you a personal thing. I'm used to taking coffee at 5 o'clock in the morning, even today. Of course, I get up, make my own cup of coffee. Of course, later have other cups later, joining others' company. So what to do? And Swami said 7:30 is the breakfast time. I was just waiting. When everybody left, I went into the kitchen. Got myself familiar with the cooks there. Surprisingly enough, I have come to know they are the cooks from Anantapur campus. They know Telugu. I was talking to them. Alright, when do you get up? Sir, we get up at 3:30, sir, or 4 o'clock, or else breakfast won't be ready. He said, unless we get. Very good. Service to Swami. Alright, how do you manage with your coffee? I said, sir, we make coffee and drink and then start working. Then I said, would you give me 1 cup of coffee? I'll come here at 5. Sir, ready, sir. So with that mutual agreement, I used to go there every morning, 5 o'clock, coffee with them, and 7:30 with the rest of the group. This continued for 3 to 4 days. On the 5th day, before we got into the dining hall, Swami said, he called one cook there. Come here. He came there. Alright, what's our breakfast time? 7:30 Swami, 7:30. Alright. Right. Now we are going, right? But one fellow is having his coffee at 5 o'clock. Right or not? Yes, Swami. Correct. Who is he? Well, that fellow was hesitating to tell my name and he was looking at me pitifully. What is to be done? The cat is out of the bag now. All right. To save that embarrassing situation, I said, Swami, I go and have my coffee at 5 o'clock every day. Niva? Oh, Yemi? Why so soon? Swami, Swami, that's my usual habit. I take it 5 o'clock. Oh. So you take number of coffees like that? Number of cups? Yes, Swami. Don't take. For this trip, okay. From next time onwards, cut the number of coffees. Okay? Okay, Swami. And then he called the cook. You should have told me. Why did you not tell me? Do you think I don't know that? Is this your grandfather's property to distribute like that? Be careful. This is the first instance I have come to know that Swami knows even if you do anything in camera. Even if you do anything unnoticed, it will get into the divine notice. But he was very kind. He said, and he called the cook and said, give him coffee every day at 5. That fellow is used to that. That's it. That's first experience. And then at the dining table, as breakfast is served, boys serve breakfast and they also serve lunch. Everything is done by boys. And then that is a quadrangular place, dining hall, and with beautiful pictures adorning. There are 4 tables, 5 this side, 5 that side. And each table will have 5 chairs. And the first table with 5 chairs, they are for VIPs, special guests. And Swami sits there at the center, tables over there. After all of them are seated, Swami say, start. Then boys come and start serving. Here one point I would like to draw your attention. These are students, after all. They are fresh from homes. They never knew this serving and all that. But he'll be watching how they serve. They should serve sambar liquid in such a way that not a drop should fall on idli or anything. Very careful. If they do like that, come here. Which campus you come from? Bangalore, Swami. Chichi, your boys are like that. Where is the warden? I'll tell him to take care of you. Right? Be careful as you serve. So they should be very careful. Meaning, Kodai trip is not a trip of enjoyment, fun and frolic, excitement. It's a training ground for boys to serve. Yes. To serve. In service they enjoy. Joy lies in service, not being served. So they serve like that, and then Swami will watch all sides. When he says, the morning prayer, food prayer starts. Then we'll have all our breakfast. And then at the end of the breakfast, all will go in a line to the sink to wash their hands and sit there in Swami's hall. Swami's hall, as I said, has got a beautiful sofa over there. He sits very, very relaxed. Unbelievable. In Prasanthi Nilayam, when he sits here, he sits as if he sits in his office. Very tight like that. But in Kodai Canal, totally relaxed. The Divine Mother sits in a relaxed way. Cuts jokes like anything. He asks one boy, "Arey, you are in a hurry, you have not brushed your teeth properly. Huh? Come here. And he look at another boy. Did you sleep well? Very good. Arey, how about idli? Is it nice? Okay. You like puri? He'll be asking them how the various items are. This shows that how a host should be. The host should care to know how the items served are, their taste, not simply leaving them to their fate. It's not like that. Swami takes care, every care. How is it? How do you like it? That's very nice, very nice. And then Swami talks to students in a most informal way. Where do you come from? How many brothers have you? What is your father? Right? He'll be asking them to make them very familiar, feel at home. Because that being the summer period, usually children go to their residences and spend time with their family members. Well, that being a holiday period, Swami is their divine parent. Such that they forget their own parents. They love to spend time with them. And he'll talk to them for some time. And then he'll say, "Hey, there's a lake there. You just go around for a morning walk. And then come back. In the meantime, I'll go to the bhajan hall, give darshan to these devotees and grant them interviews. By the time I complete interviews, you return." That's what Swami does every day. Here I should tell you one thing that happened. He called me, "Anil Kumar, see, Bozani. Is he there or not? See, you go out and see," he said. I went out. I did not see Bozani. I came straight. "Swami, he is not there." He is very much there, you have not seen. Not only he, his children also are there. See properly, you go there. By the time I went again, I saw the whole family there. It only means Swami only willed that they should be there. It's only at the Swami's behest that they could all come for darshan. He knows everybody. And he sits here in the hall. You see whether he has come or not. And then we take boys, take them round the lake. A beautiful sight for gods. Beautiful sight. Well, we forget the time. Because the only theme of our talk always is Swami. How Swami brought us here. The kind of arrangements he made. The kind of love. The kind of concern. The personal care. That's what we'll be talking. By the time we return, Swami will be granting interviews to devotees, and he'll sit back in his room and we all gather there. He'll give second talk. One talk after breakfast. Second talk after granting interviews to everybody. Till the lunch time. And then we go for lunch. And then after lunch, there in the lunch, same thing. He first goes there and sees who sits there. We're all seated there. And then Swami will sit there. And he is the first to finish, complete his dining. Before we actually start one or two items, we have got so much of things to cover up, while Swami could complete within no time. And then he will be watching from there. Supposing I need sambar. I don't need to ask for sambar. He'll just look like that. That sambar boy will get the message. He will immediately come with the bucket and serve me. Supposing I like one particular item, go on eating curry more and more. He will notice it. That curry boy will come and serve me. There's nothing like you come here, you serve him, nothing like that. Just looks. That's all. And then after that, he'll go around every table and watch how people are enjoying the lunch. And one day it so happened, he came close to me and said, "Arey, you should learn to eat all the items. You always want Andhra pickles, hot stuff. Many of our boys are from North India, and many of them don't take the hot stuff as you do. Therefore, we should learn to eat all items. Because if we don't eat, those people who made may feel that Swami is disappointed with their preparation. And therefore, you should learn, okay, Swami, okay." And he'll go to another table, "Arey, why are you wasting that stuff? You should ask that amount you need, that amount you like, but you should not waste like that." So he goes on telling. In other words, don't waste food. Food is God. You can speak on that topic for any length of time. This is a demonstration on the spot, a practical training indeed. And also dining manners, meaning you should learn to eat all items so that the host will be satisfied. Dining manners. And while eating, some people may get habituated certain things, making sound while eating. He'll be watching like that. When he looks at that fellow once again, he'll stop making sound. He'll be very careful. It is rather very surprising how message is conveyed by Swami, how message is received by concerned person. He will come to know that. Like that, he will be teaching them dining manners, all the discipline and the spirit of service. That after lunch, we'll have a break for 1 or 2 hours, and again by 3, we'll have the snack in the afternoon, and that's followed by bhajan session there. In bhajan session, Swami will make 1 or 2 boys speak, and Swami also will give a speech. Bhajan session. At the end of the bhajan, Swami will come back to the room. As I told you earlier, there is Swami's residence here. Adjacent to that, there is bhajan hall. Swami will walk and get to the bhajan hall. And so after that, he'll get into that Sai Shruti building. Post bhajan session. After bhajan he sits there, he'll give another talk. Based on the speech he makes in the bhajan hall. Supposing he speaks on one theme, he will develop that speech there in the hall later. So there will be 2 speeches. One, I would rather say echo session. During bhajan session, he gives a talk and he explains further there in his room. Very, very nice, I tell you. Thus we had per day 4 to 5 talks. Every day. Number of talks. Then what is the theme of the talk? What are the topics? As you know, there are certain Swami's favorite topics. Before that, I would like to tell you one thing. That year, he started speaking about the galaxy, the stars, distance between one star to another star, distance between sun and the moon, distance between earth and all these planets. It is going on for 2 to 3 days. 2 boys came to me and said, "Sir, astronomy, sir, what is all this? Astronomy, sir, we are not able to digest such serious topics, sir. Please tell Swami." Arey, pray that I get a chance to plead with him. Pray, wait for a chance. All right, after 2 or 3 days, Swami used to get down in the afternoon first, and he will sit there, and our room is just by the side of Swami's room. Jogarav and I were roommates. I immediately came out, Swami sat on the chair, and we have got that Satyajit serving Swami. I went softly. Yemi, what? Swami, one prayer. Yemi, Swami, you are talking about stars, moon, sun, Swami. They were in existence even before we were born. Distance is bound to be there. Please, Swami. So what? We want to hear about childhood. I say, Did boys tell you that? No, Swami, just it's my feeling, Swami. I'm voicing on their behalf. Believe me, he changed the topic right from that evening. He started speaking about the childhood. The boys were very happy. At another time, Swami was asking so many guests to speak there in the hall. We can understand when these guests speak there in bhajan session, not in that private room. Boys were looking at me because we are expecting Swami to speak. Next day I went to Swami. Hey, bhajan session anybody can sing, Swami, but here you only should speak. Why? Because so much knowledge, so much, Swami. These topics we can't hear anywhere. What topic you want? Your visit to North India, Swami. You want to know? Okay. He started speaking on North India. So these are Swami's favorite topics. One is childhood. The second is visit to North India. And third is his visit to Chennai. And his visit to Delhi. His visit to Jamnagar. Fantastic. And in Andhra, his visit to Godavari districts. His visit to Nellore district. As he starts speaking on those things, we relive those moments. As if on TV, you'll be watching all those moments, glorious days. Those are the topics that Swami used to speak like that. And then, I can also tell you one thing. He presented a Philippine-made shirt. Philippines. Manila, yeah. The shirts are white and there are two pockets on sides and embroidery work on both sides. Beautiful shirts. He gave one shirt to everybody, asked them to wear. He gave me one shirt, wear here, he said. How can I wear that? I'm already having one shirt. How can I have this shirt over that? Hey, come on. Swami, please. All right, you go. I went inside. I was struggling to wear that shirt because there are ready-made shirts. There will be pins, I'm used to wear these dresses made by tailors and not ready-made shirts. So I didn't know what is the pins nuisance. I was feeling like that. Swami said, hey, come on, he was telling, hurrying me. So I came out only with half shirt worn and came out. Yemra? Yemi, you seem to be half naked. You dress Swami, some pins. Boys, go and help him, he said. So boys came and helped me. And that episode, apart from the beauty of the shirt, I could be a character of fun and frolic to everybody over there and could make Swami laugh. Well, that is enough of joy for me. Enough of a historic moment that I cannot forget. And then, adjoining that Sai Shruti, there's some space that Swami acquired for Sai Shruti building. Adjoining that, some more space is acquired. And Sevadal were at work, cleaning the whole space. Right? We finished our walk. I saw the Sevadal doing work. I went there to Sevadal. I did not get into the room where Swami was already seated. I went to the Sevadal people and trying to do service, pretending to do service. I don't say I did service, no. I took some crowbar from them, just posed like that. Why? I know that Swami will come there. Wherever work is done, Swami will present himself. That is a trade secret that we know. So since I know that Swami will be there, I was just waiting. Swami came out as expected. Yemi baga act chestundave. You're acting very nicely, he said. Swami, this action is only to see you here. I know you'll come here. I know your tatra and what he said. And then one thing happened. One fellow by name Martin from Buenos Aires, Argentina. He was also in our group. That fellow was wearing some knicker and some t-shirt and doing work there. And crowbar, heavy work. Swami went close to him. He told me, see how they are doing? Swami there. And Swami went close to him. You know what that fellow did? He kept it just like that. In his pocket, he kept the letter to be given to Swami. He kept like that. Swami bent and collected the letter. Yemi post box madri pettukunnave. It is like post box. He took that letter and said, he knows that Martin carried a letter meant for Swami. And Swami picked that letter. That I saw that. After some time, the Sevadal received ice creams. They distribute ice creams to everybody. And most of them know me very well. They also gave me one cup of ice cream. I ate there, along with the other Sevadal members. At the end, I slowly walked into Swami's hall. All boys were there, Swami was there. And he was distributing ice creams to everybody. I stretched my hand. Hey, you ate outside. Aun Swami. Then why do you stretch your hand now? Swami, outside Sevadal gave me ice cream. Here you are giving. Lot of difference. I did not say I have not eaten. Since you are giving, it becomes prasadam. Huh? You like it? Very nice. Arey boy, give him 2 cups, he said. That's really a wonderful incident that had happened at the time of my first visit to Kodai in the company of Swami. And I should also tell you, Swami started distributing peppermints. Some are silver type, some are gold colored. There are the type of dollars, American dollars, sweets. He started giving them, many. He gave me a couple of them. First time for me to see those peppermints. Very nice. I didn't know that peppermints, anything like that. They look like coins almost. After coming to know, well, I pocketed them. And then after some time, Swami said, when I am distributing sweets, one fellow is hiding them. One fellow is not eating. Arey boys, you go and search all their suitcases. Where are they? I said, Swami, why trouble? I am pocketing them. I am not eating. Let not the boys take trouble of opening our suitcases and find out the culprit. I am the man who is pocketing. Why don't you eat here? Swami, when I go back, my children will be waiting. I have 4 children, Swami. And when I say these are the sweets given by Swami, they'll be jumping joy, Swami. For them I am taking. You will be happy when your children eat there. I'll be happy when you eat here. From that day, he started giving every item 5. 4 for children, 1 for me, for immediate consumption. Can I believe it? Is it all true? Some of those experiences, when I begin to recall, well, I begin to doubt. Are they true? Have they happened? Would anybody believe? Even I myself not able to believe it true to have happened.